Do you need to get rid of a pimple fast? I've got a solution. Stick around. Hello everybody, welcome to Lean In Warrior, where we face it, feel it, free it here on this channel. Mostly talking about skin flushing and things that affect our skin and cause us to feel incredibly insecure. That's what we talk about here, and specifically today, I'm going to be talking about a very simple solution to reduce inflammation and redness of acne. If this is something that you are interested in the future, if you have issues with skin flushing or stress hives or things that just cause you great embarrassment on your skin, whether that be sweating, flushing, whatever, you name it, then feel free to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll know when I upload new videos, and you can join the community and maybe be able to get some advice from others besides what I have to say here, or share some of your tips and tricks with others as well. So let's jump into the video. Today I want to talk about cystic acne, and I share this with you today because most of you know I have come off my birth control pill because I believe I'm having an allergic reaction to progesterone, and the synthetic hormones is not helping. When I came off of that in November of 2019, I started getting this cystic acne, and I don't know if you can really see it. I wish I would have done before and after pictures. I'm sure I'll get more, so I'll do some before and after pictures in the future. But I get these cystic, like crazy pimple knots down my neck. That's not so much of a problem, but I also have some fun stuff right here on my chin. My chin is the area that it just goes for my chin. So I wanted to find a solution for this acne. And I know that there are certain things, like we can look at our diet, we can look at different supplements, there's face creams, and the list can go on and on. But in this video today, I just want to talk to you technically about one simple solution that I have found that works for me, but then I'll mention a couple other things. I am not a dermatologist. I do not have the best approach with my skin. I know how they say, like, don't touch your face, don't pick at things. I touch and I pick at it. And here's why. Because I need it to be flat. I don't really care about an acne scar because I'm going to cover that shit up with makeup anyway. So if you are somebody who really cares about scarring and all the right ways to take care of your face, this may not be the video for you, but I will offer you some real life tips here. I am for skincare, but I'm talking about like you're in a bind and you need some help fast. Here's what I want to share with you today. I have found a zinc soap that really has been the only thing that's helped me with the cystic acne and helping to reduce this on my chin as well. This normally gets inflamed. I do not just have pimples that come into whiteheads and then you pop them and you move on with your life. My husband, he can like literally barely touch with 2 tissues and knock the stuff out of his face and then put a little alcohol on it and you would never know it was there. Not I. I am very special when it comes to my acne. And so it is like knots and embedded, and I'm a picker, so I just make it 20 million times worse and then create something that probably could have gone away in about a week-ish. It becomes like a month-long journey. If you look at some of my previous videos from when we first went into lockdown, it's crazy up in here, and this comes and goes, especially following my menstrual cycle. But I have been on Curology, and if you don't know what Curology is, I'm not sponsored by them, but Curology is where you get a product made specifically for your skin. I'm not really sure still how I feel about it. It seems like it works sometimes, and it seems like it doesn't. It does not seem like it's a match for acne. Now, I am 35 years old, so I really need to be in a time when I'm actually trying to reduce wrinkles and preserve all this fresh youth that I have still left in my skin, but your girl has acne, and so they're trying to create a product that is between you getting old and you're a teenager going through puberty. So fun. So I do think that it has helped with a lot of, like, I have makeup on, so I don't know that you can see this here, but I have some little sun splotches across my face. It really has helped to reduce that. I also have my eyebrows microbladed. So quick tip, if you're reducing spots on your face, a lot of times certain creams are going to take away dark brown colors, so you have to be careful getting that around your microbladed eyebrows. That's a little bonus tip for you all out there, because you will legitimately take the pigment off your face that you paid money and time and energy to get put on. So Curology has helped a little bit. I actually just reached back out to the dermatologist that works with me specifically, who has increased some of the acne medication in it, because I told him, your girl's having all kinds of issues here. But what he did suggest was, he suggested zinc soap, and I'm going to place a picture of that here, and I'm also going to put a link in the profile or in the description below, so that if you're interested in testing it out, you can. Now, I've been using this zinc soap for about 2 weeks now, and I've had these cystic bumps popping up. They were massive, and they did not go away like in 24 hours, but you could see a reduction in just how big they are, and the inflammation and the redness after 2 uses. So my skin can handle a lot. So I use the zinc soap in the morning and in the afternoon, but if it dries your face out, you don't want to use it so consistently. So that has been incredibly helpful. It's probably the only thing that I have used that absolutely works for cystic acne. So the thing with zinc is an anti-inflammatory, so it has those anti-inflammatory properties as well as antibacterial properties. So the reason why it works so well is because it attacks the disgustingness of that cyst right away. And so a couple of other things that I do for my experiences with acne, and this is where, if you're a dermatologist or a skin person, you might want to turn this off, because you're gonna criticize me. But it's my channel. If you don't like it, you can leave. I'm just kidding. So they have those little like face trimmers for your eyebrows and your facial hair or whatever. And you guys, do you hear it? It's like a dump truck today. This never happens until I start to record a video that something crazy happens on the street. And if you follow along, you know that almost in every video I take a moment. We just give a moment to the noise outside the window. I'm sorry, it's super loud and it's super distracting. But anyway, as I was saying, so these face trimmers, what I do with these face trimmers is, I'll insert a picture and a link. But what I do is, like, if I have a little bit of something happening, or a little whitehead or blackhead I can see coming out, I will take that little razor and I'll just pull the skin a little tight and I'll rub it over. A lot of times what it will do is it will take that top layer of skin off and it will release whatever's in the inside. So you don't have to push and pull and prod on your face. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So maybe the face critics won't beat me up here. But I have learned that instead of pushing and pulling and doing all of this stuff, if I just take that little face trimmer, you'll see a picture of it, and just go right over the top of it a couple of times, it'll knock that top layer of skin off, and then it can release whatever's in the inside, or I can medicate it at that point. The other thing that I do, I forgot what it was. Oh, no, I know what it is. The other thing that I do is, if I do have a cystic pimple and you can tell that it's really close to the skin, but it's just not going to pop, because the thing with a cystic pimple is it's not going to pop. You can push and poke and do all the things, it's not going to pop. But what I will do is I will take a needle and I will sterilize the end of that needle, and I will poke a little hole. It sounds like I'm poking, it looks like I'm poking myself in the neck, but I get them on my chin sometimes, but I'll just poke a little hole in it. Because what you'll learn is, if it's been a couple of days, that top layer is usually very dried out. And I don't know if this really helps or not, but I think it does. Is I'll poke a little hole in it, break that skin on top, not making it bleed. I'm not stabbing myself. I'm just it's almost like a callus. You're going into that part of the dead skin. And so that it will open it up, so that when I do use a zinc soap or any other face cleansers or whatever I'm doing, it can actually get inside of that nasty thing. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, that if you are having, because some people who have some of the skin flushing also have little breakouts across their chin or little rashes. I'm not sure if it would work on the rash, but I would definitely test it out and see if you feel comfortable with that, because with the rash comes inflammation, and obviously our skin is just doing something. It's letting us know something. So I don't think it would hurt to try the zinc soap if that's something that you're interested in. So you guys, that's all I have for you today. If you try out the zinc soap, or you tried this in the past, or there's something else that you use, please share that with us in the comments below. And please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video if this is helpful, and subscribe to the channel, because it helps let YouTube know that we are out here talking about this. And I think there's others who, I mean, you found the video because you've probably struggled with this in the past, right? So let's make sure that everybody else can get to the information and help continue to build the community here. I wish you all the best day today, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, and be sure to go follow me on Instagram. It's lean_in_warrior. And I will see you over there, and feel free to join the community and throw your comments and tips and tricks and feedback in there as well. See you soon. you.